last game against Golden State. That could have been a big shot for him, BA, to see it go in early. See if he gets another opportunity.
LeBron James off the window. LeBron's been shooting a ton of threes. More threes per game than at any other point in his career. Going inside this time, little turnaround is good for LeBron James.
Well, that time he had to fade to create enough space. Not elevating high enough, but space allowed him to get a shot off. A great defense from LeBron right there on 8.
Is never shy about talking about mistakes and admitting when he needs to make adjustments. And he was pretty candid with us today, talking about the idea that maybe he overloaded as Horton Tucker hits another three. Is never shy about talking about mistakes and admitting when he needs to make adjustments. And he was pretty candid with us today, talking about the idea that maybe he overloaded as Horton Tucker hits another three. Run down by Caruso. Here goes LeBron, bullies his way in, and with the right hand. Paul probing, finds Saric, and it's stripped by Dudley. Dudley's got another one. Horton Tucker up ahead. Caruso leaves it for LeBron. Horton Tucker finds LeBron, who springs free. A breakdown defensively for the Suns. 5-point Phoenix lead. Markieff Morris, 4-3, rattles one home. Booker coming off a season-high 43 points. And he made just one three-pointer in that game against Minnesota Sunday. LeBron gets 8 in the air, draws the foul, count the basket. LeBron James just made a layup, took the contact, chance at a three-point play. Hey, don't forget, tomorrow is March 3rd, by the way, Jimmy. 3-3, and you can celebrate Mountain Dew Super Trade Day on FanDuel. Under a minute to go. Suns by 5. At one point had an 11-point lead. And there goes LeBron James all the way in. Entertaining game. It was 29-21 at the end of the first quarter. Suns had the lead, and they're up 7 here as we start the third, and back to work goes LeBron James.
If they're not going to double LeBron James, they're going to force him to shoot over the top of Mikal Bridges, and now Ayton is inching over just a little bit.
Oh, what a drop by James. Wow, what a bounce pass. Almost exactly paralleled each other. Paul came into the league 2 years later. Both two of the great assist men all time in the NBA. As LeBron sizes up, Ayton goes right by him. Harrell making his first start of the year tonight for the Lakers. Bridges got it stuck on his hip into the hands of Harrell. Lakers want to move it. LeBron like a freight train, and he's fouled. There's a couple of possessions there where there were 2 technicals apiece. Vogel and LeBron, and then Booker twice. And now we don't get the pleasure of watching Devin Booker play the rest of this game. And the Laker ball secured by Damian Jones. Markieff Morris for 3. Got it. Big shot for the Lakers.
And good response at a time by the Phoenix Suns to kind of set their offense up top, knowing Sarge could get open off that pick and pop.
James spins. James lays it in. Strong to the basket.
And good response at a time by the Phoenix Suns to kind of set their offense up top, knowing Sarge could get open off that pick and pop.
James spins. James lays it in. Strong to the basket.
They don't have to play fast. More importantly, that they execute on the offensive end and get the shots that they want, not what the defense dictates.
Caruso hits a 3. LeBron's back on the floor. He's played 28 minutes already. Schroeder's played 31 minutes, and Schroeder leaves it. LeBron is fouled on his way in. Nader got him.
AD out is playing more minutes, but he's not. He's 21st in the league in minutes played. Okay, at about 34. Nice pull up that time by Schroeder. Couldn't get down the lane, but got to a nice little sweet spot. Getting the value of still being able to take and hit that 15-foot mid-range shot.
Turnover, Paul. James all the way.
You know, since 2000, I think it was 15. Okay, or maybe March of 2010. I'm sorry.
As we approach the 4-minute mark of this fourth quarter.
And how about Monty Williams not see LeBron with the 3? Hence, they're able to fight off an LA team who has tried to make some runs and cut into the lead, but just can't get through it.
LeBron hits a big three. Big possession here, Jimmy, for the Lakers.
It is. I mean, you hit the 2-minute mark, you hit a big three here. LeBron, there it is.
There
There it is.
LeBron James hits a big three.